Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Painting Happy Little Minis. I'm Rick.
I'm Dave.
And today, Dave has brought us something Mantic.
Something Mantic, yeah. So, when was it? It was about 4 weeks ago now. I was over in the UK. Time's flown.
Yeah.
It feels like it was longer. So much has happened.
I thought it was like yesterday.
Shorter. I don't know.
Yeah.
Time is dilated in one way.
Yeah.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey,
Yeah.
kind of thing. So yes, I was over in the UK. I went and visited Mantic and got a tour of Mantic Towers,
Nice.
which was pretty cool. And on my way out, Ronnie Renton, the owner of Mantic, gave me some very cool new Goblin minis.
Yeah, these
that they've got
look
going
amazing.
on. So yeah, on the spinner there is this wicked sort of Goblin plane
Ornithopter
thing.
Yeah.
Initially, when it spins back around and you see the head of it, initially I thought it was like a pig head. But as I was putting it together last night, I realized it's a bat.
It's a bat.
Yeah,
Okay.
the whole thing's a bat. And it's got the little wings at the side of the head.
Okay.
In front of the bombardier.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, yeah.
And I think this guy with is at the back there, working the sticks like that to make sure it keeps flying.
That's got to be
Maybe.
crazy. I mean, it looks sound to me. It looks. Oh yeah.
He's steering.
Yeah, so it's really super cool there. What I've done is primed up some of the other models that I got.
And what do these particular models? What are they mainly used for? Like,
Well, these ones are all being released as part of Kings of War Vanguard.
okay.
So Kings of War is a large sort of mass battle fantasy game, and Vanguard is like a skirmish level game in the same world, in the Kings of War world.
Okay.
But you can use your games of Vanguard to affect the things like deployment or things that happen during your games of Kings of War.
Okay.
So this set is like a Goblin warband.
Right.
That's, I think, releasing this week.
Nice.
This week or next week for Kings of War.
Okay.
And for Vanguard.
Yeah, because I was looking at it going, man, I would absolutely make this a like higher level goblin encounter in D&D.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like these goblins are not just your regular old like one CR, one hit dice creatures.
Oh no.
Yeah, these guys have been out done some stuff.
Yeah, they have, definitely, for sure. Except maybe this guy with the bombs and the
Oh yeah, their life
and the rockets,
expectancy
and
is very low.
Very low. Very short. But yeah, fantastic trapper, a bombardier kind of guy, the heavily armored with the big weapons there.
Yeah.
And these
The little roguish ones are pretty slick too. Yeah, they're all really they're amazing.
Yeah, fantastic models. Really beautiful sculpts and very crisp castings.
Would this be like one package? You get this,
Oh, yeah.
and then those all come in a package or individuals?
I know that there's a warband box, which I think is about $45, which has a whole bunch of Goblin minis in it, and then they're kind of separated by type. So it'd be like these two guys in a pack.
Okay.
And then the two
Heavily
armored guys in a pack.
Okay.
And then
the trapper and
the trapper on his own pack. And then the bomber.
the bomber.
Yeah. He's great, isn't he?
Yeah, he is the best.
I love that he has his helmet has this crazy faceplate that can't go down because of his enormous nose. It's just kind of classic Goblin comedy.
Yes, it's the best.
Yeah.
And the fact that he has like the bottle rockets in his back.
Yep.
Yeah.
They definitely look cool.
Yeah, I'm going to paint the guy with the big club.
Big guy with a big club. There we
Yeah.
go. And I'm going to paint one of these sneaky guys.
Yeah, these are slick little models.
Yeah.
Very cool. Let's
They
see
are
who's,
beautiful.
let's see who's chatting with us today.
Who's in the chat?
So we got Mini Painting Studio says, Borbins. Morning, folks. Here to hang out, but have to watch with the sound off at work. Boo.
Boo.
Boo sound off. But thanks for being with us, Dave.
That was us booing.
The sound.
Not that you could hear it.
Right.
Yeah, the lack of sound.
Craig says, lurking about.
Excellent.
Just saying, I saw the ending of Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 2.
Oh, okay.
Greg wants these. Dave Shumps, cool flying contraption. Sarah says hi. Rad's with us. Captain Rad to ground control. Yes.
Excellent.
Come in, Captain Rad.
Over on YouTube, we've got Kat. Hey, Kat. Good to see you.
Nice.
And on Twitch, we have W. Soren. Says, good afternoon. Kat says, that mini is so cool. I'm assuming you're talking about all of them.
All of them.
You might also be talking about this one.
Yeah, that flying contraption is
Yep.
really cool.
And W. Soren says, those goblins almost look like Games Workshop's Skaven. They're big goblins.
They are.
They're tall goblins. But yeah, just beautiful detail.
Like, I would almost you'd almost have to create a whole new race of goblins
All right.
to fit this mold, because these guys are much larger than your normal goblins, and they obviously don't have the orc look.
No, they don't have any of the sort of the brute.
Yeah.
That's Leona. There we go. Yeah, they definitely don't have the jaws, the big
Right.
jutting jaws. They got the pointy ears and the pointy noses, which look cool.
Yeah, it almost would be like these guys would be a hybrid,
Right.
maybe.
Oh, as far as size goes.
Yeah,
they've
because
got
of their size.
the size of the orcs.
Yeah. And that these ones would be smarter. They wouldn't necessarily have the same goblin issues, like outside of like you said, the humor of the bombardier goblin with the welder's mask. It doesn't quite go down.
Yep.
Still, they still would have those things, but they wouldn't be so goblin-esque as to just be like kill, smash, grind, kill,
Right.
blood, haha, dog meat.
Yeah. There's lots of there's much more of a sneaky, clever, conniving kind of element to them.
Yeah, kind of like Legend.
Right.
Blix.
Yep.
Are you not the most loathsome of my goblins? Surely. It's one of my favorite goblins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I have a favorite goblin.
Oh, and of course,
probably do.
the Goblin King from Labyrinth.
Yeah. He's not my favorite goblin.
No?
Cat says the new water cups look way too close to coffee mugs. Careful.
They are delish.
Yep, a little bit scary. Oh, this one hasn't been emptied. No. Don't drink that one. That's why it's hidden off to the side, right?
Yeah.
Or it's difficult for me to reach through. I think it's okay because we're not used to drinking on set.
Not allowed to.
Being drunk, sure.
Yeah.
Drinking, no.
Oh. Oh, yeah. I mean, how fun would that be if we could
I don't know.
drink and paint?
It'd be scary.
Yeah.
Very.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Drunk Painting with Rick and Dave. What are we drinking today, Dave?
I don't know.
Something
Let's
bourbon.
get some more. There we go.
All right. I mean, I'm not opposed.
Sponsored.
Sponsored by Kraken.
We do that when we're painting some more of the WIZKIDS range.
Yeah, when we're painting the Kraken, drinking Kraken.
Yep. Sure, we could work it all out. It'd be fun.
I agree.
Jamie Van Dyke says paint water does the body good. Sometimes that's true. Sometimes that is not true. Depends on how long you've let it sit.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like prison wine.
I'll take your word for that. Maybe, he says.
Maybe. I'm not saying it's not.
Okay.
Yes, Greg says, black as midnight, black as pitch, blacker than the foulest witch. That's from Blix, yeah.
Okay.
Smart goblins. That's probably why they're bigger. They live longer, a whole 9 or 10 years longer. Right. Chris is wondering, what color greens are you using?
Right. I've started with actually a mix of my favorite paint.
Charred brown.
Thank you. And Citadel's Lauren Forest. So I've got that there.
Oh, nice.
It's a nice desaturated green. And when I mixed it with the brown, the charred brown, it's got a really cool sort of olive kind of look to it. So I'm highlighting with straight Lauren Forest, and then I'll mix some, I'm going to mix some Rin Flesh in. P3. So I think this model is going to be painted by using paints from all over the range.
Nice.
All over the shop.
Steve is with us.
Hey, Steve.
Chris Cox is with us.
Hey, Chris.
Josh says, "Woo! The day off, working nights this week, and internet repaired just in time for painting Happy Little Minis."
Excellent.
I love it. Sarah says she loves your Stark shirt.
Me too. Who'd have thought all those years ago when I got this shirt that
you'd win?
I'm not saying anything. I'm sure there are some people who still haven't seen it.
Sarah says, "Drink Cave Fisher liquor." Nice. Byron says that they finally watched Endgame. Excellent.
Cool. Now we can talk about it.
Tim Curry has a great villain voice. Yes.
Yep. Now that Byron's seen it.
Mini Painting says, "When Rick shaves his beard down, it starts a new era in his life."
Yep.
I feel like that's an old man joke.
No, I think it like resets you.
Yeah.
And like takes you back a couple of years.
But based on Leona's reaction back there, I think it's an old man joke.
Possibly, but I'm sitting much closer, so
yeah.
My response is going to be different.
But I appreciate the old man jokes. They're fun.
Cool.
Especially considering I'm glad to be an old man.
Yep.
All right. Man, these are slick. I really do like these models.
Yep.
I cannot wait to kill people with them.
Yeah.
Total party kill. What killed you? Goblins?
I'm going to take these models and I'm going to open them. Stick them. No. Okay. Not that kind of killing.
No.
Right.
Michael Harris says hi.
Hi.
Josh says, he goes, "Nah, I always cut my hair or shave my beard when I get sick with something fresh start." Oh.
Right.
So, I mean, that's kind of where my mindset was. I got a little, it was just really hot in my house, and I don't want to, turn on the AC yet.
Okay.
And I was, sweating into my beard.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you got to go.
Nice. That was one of the wonderful things I got to do on Sunday, was put the window units, air conditioning window units into all the bedrooms.
Nice.
So, yep. And of course, when we turned them all on, I just thought, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah.
It just started early. Okay.
I'm going to do everything I can to prevent even having to use the AC this year.
There we go. How's that looking, you think? You like it?
I do like it. Yeah.
Cool. And now?
The rest of the story.
The rest of them. Yep.
Oh. We weren't
Rest of the
doing...
story?
Do you remember that old radio thing? Where the guy would talk about a story and then he goes, and that's the rest of the story. You don't remember that? I can't remember the guy's name. So, story ruined.
Yep.
Yep.
Thanks.
You ever listen to Casey Kasem?
Everybody's listened to Casey Kasem, right? At some point.
He used to do those long-distance dedications.
Ah, right. Okay.
Today's long-distance dedication comes to us from so-and-so, someplace or the other.
Right.
When I was in the Navy, I used to do those over the 1MC, which is the intercom system on the ship.
Oh, okay.
I'd wake up and it'd be like right after reveille, everybody's up getting ready to go to work, and I'd go over the 1MC and be like, "Good morning, everybody, Whidbey Island. Let's talk about, we got our long distance dedication coming in," and be like, "Today's long distance dedication comes from so and so. Just wanted to say that they missed their loved one that's out here on the Whidbey Island," and then we'd play like a song.
All right.
For that person, you know, like "On the Wings of Love" or something.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Did you used to like make it up, or did you actually get the dedications?
We'd get dedications.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. But I would try to do my best Casey Kasem voice.
Right.
Because I
Which
had
hopefully was better than that.
It was
Casey
way better.
Kasem. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
And because I was considered the fun boss.
Oh, okay. Right.
On the boat, so made sure everybody had
the
fun
entertainment director.
Basically, yeah.
Right. Okay.
It's kind of weird because I was also the part of the boarding teams to board other ships.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's entertaining.
Sure. For all involved.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna have a lot of fun killing all of y'all.
All the parties.
Yeah.
All the parties, all the time.
Yeah.
Did you start with? What have you started with? The skin, as well.
Yeah.
Cool. I think it's with these minis, it's probably like super tempting to go and start with all of the like the leathers and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like painting that green skin first to really set it up as a sneaky goblin.
So I'm probably messing it up then because all these like little panels I'm making like little plates.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I think it looks good. You could be doing those as leather or metal or however.
Yeah, because it looks like there's like cool little leather straps.
Sort of holding them together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
This guy just looks like he would be laden down with a bunch of metal plates. So if he got hit, it'd just be like shrug it off.
Yeah. Yep. He's got a better chance of making it across the field against the ranger, or against crossbows, or
any kind of missile weapon,
handguns. Yeah. Maybe not a catapult.
Right, or a trebuchet.
I couldn't quite tell if Leona was laughing at that, snorting, but I think she might have been sneezing instead.
Mm.
Sneezing? Yep, okay.
You're not that funny.
This is true.
That
true.
That was fun. Did everybody hear that response?
Yeah.
Could they all hear that? Because that was good.
Thanks, Leona.
Mini Painting Studio says, really liking Mantic's new sculpts from Vanguard.
Yeah, there's some beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff.
Craig says they're about to have a heat wave.
No. When you say heat wave, what do you mean by heat wave?
90 plus for 5 days.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Mini Painting Studio says, the worst is when you're talking to someone and a drop of sweat drops from your beard and you have no idea you're sweating. Yeah,
Right.
Josh says, with a baby face like that, they'll card him when he goes to Barley's during Origins in a couple of weeks. Maybe he needs a fake beard for a while.
You could wear the Bob Ross wig.
I could.
But just
Shift
underneath
it.
the,
Paul Harvey. Thanks, Steve. It was Paul Harvey. And that's the rest of the story. Yeah.
Okay.
Paul Harvey. Yeah.
So when was that?
Craig says, so which village person were you? I was a sailor. From Village People. Yeah, I was a sailor.
Always the sailor. Because it was an easy costume.
Yeah, super easy costume. Get my Dixie cup hat. Good to go. Michael Harris asks, how does Dave not rub off the paint on his miniature without a holder? Mini painter magic? And Josh replies that you apparently have pacts with dark gods.
Actually, I do occasionally rub the paint off my minis. So, no, I don't have any pacts with dark gods.
Well,
Just sometimes I get lucky.
theory ruined.
Yeah.
Okay, question from YouTube.
Oh, question from YouTube. What scale are these minis? These are for Kings of War, which is, I guess, 28, in that 28, 32 millimeter range.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they are quite tall compared to some others.
I agree.
What others do we have around? Do we have some other ones around?
Here we go. This will work perfect.
Let's do a quick size comparison.
Yeah. All right, hold on.
I almost swore then.
Hold on.
Seriously.
Here we go.
Why, thank you.
Yeah.
Works great.
Man. When's Gretchen coming back?
Thursday.
Thursday. Great. So there we go on the spinner. So that's, is that the monk you painted
Yeah.
last week? Oh, no, week before?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
So that's one of the WIZKIDS minis. The base is a little flatter, but you can still see the bulk of those goblins there compared to the WIZKIDS mini,
Yeah.
which is a little bit more true scale.
And all of the goblins seem to be like kneeling a little bit, like in a
They're all
crouched
hunched,
position.
yeah.
So I'm betting if like the one here with the big sword thing, if he were to stand tall and straight,
Yep.
about the same.
Oh yeah,
Maybe even taller.
yeah, possibly taller. But yeah, definitely good. Oh, there it is.
I'd almost say that these could possibly be bred with trolls.
Yeah.
Half goblin, half troll. So they'd have maybe a little bit of a regeneration ability.
That's kind of a terrifying.
Because
thought.
they almost have that trollish facial structure, you know? The longer nose, the big
Yeah.
ears, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that was a troll thing.
Yeah. Well, in D&D, yeah.
Indeed it is. Right,
Yeah.
Mm.
But my favorite trolls of all time are from Willow.
Right.
Do you remember those ones?
No.
Because
I don't.
Willow Wathgood does not like trolls. And
Well, who does?
I know, they're the worst. And the flesh thing kind of a troll gets zapped by the wand or by an acorn and then turns into the big two-headed dragon in that castle.
Okay. Man. I need to go back and watch that again. Been a long time.
Well, I heard tell that they're possibly making a series,
Yeah?
a Willow series, with the actor who played Willow making a comeback on it.
Cool.
Yeah. But not. I think he'll be Willow, but I think it'll be a younger generation of new adventures and
Sure.
stuff, which would be really slick.
Where they come back and tell Uncle Willow about what
Yeah.
they've done.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Or Willow sends him out on an adventure.
Okay.
Because which finger possesses the power to change the universe?
I don't know.
Which one? Pick a finger. No, you're supposed to pick your own finger. Jeez. Did you not watch the movie Willow?
A long time ago. We've just been through that. It has been a long time since I've seen it.
I'm so sad now.
I'm sorry, Rick.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm over it.
I apologize to you.
And to the
I
universe.
apologize to the universe.
Thank you. Because
Sorry, everybody.
that's who's all
Everybody in
offended,
the chat.
truly.
Fair enough. I'd be offended too if I knew what was going on. If I had anything resembling a clue, I'd be offended.
Warwick Davis.
Yep.
Oh, the Willow storyline was actually a trilogy in the books. The hairy trolls from Willow, yes. Half trolls run. Yes, Craig, these need to be freaking half trolls.
Half troll goblins? Doesn't sound good to me.
Sarah says that she preferred Walter Cronkite's, and that's the way it is.
That's fair enough. Victor Sider says, that was just mean. I'm not sure what he was referring to, but I'm guessing it was the last 10 minutes.
That was my joke.
Oh, your joke?
Yep.
What was that one again? I wasn't paying attention.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, that's where you said I just wasn't that funny.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough. That wasn't mean, that was honest. It was truthful. So, cool. But yes, Jim Van Dyke, roughly sort of Warhammer / 40K scale. They have that that similar approach, that the heroic kind of look.
They do.
Where they
Absolutely.
big heads, big hands. So
Yeah, they really do have the heroic scale going on it.
yeah, I'm just piling loads of different browns on here. Maybe we'll do a black cloak. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Heck yeah. You know, I'm wondering,
Yeah.
do we have any photos, or, miniatures to look at today?
I think we might. Do we?
Sweet.
Excellent. So these will be models that have been posted on our Facebook group, Penny Happy Little Minis, over the weekend. There are quite a few beautiful ones that went up.
All right.
So Rick's going to try and look at the screen.
I can
far away, yeah.
actually see it pretty well today. Robert MALICK with his Gold Smoke Knight from Kingdom Death.
Yep. That's a beautiful looking model.
Yeah, I love the blue highlight glowy effect.
Yeah.
Because glowy is a thing.
Glowy.
Yeah.
The object source lighting.
Yes.
That's the one. That's the one you were
Glowy.
talking about. The glowy.
Yes.
Glowy effect. Beautiful glowy effect there, Robert. That looks great. And then armor. Highlighted beautifully. Good work. John Basinski. Marvelous Miniatures Owlbear.
I love the owl bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a thing for owlbears.
I do. Owl bears and
Half trolls.
half trolls now and gnolls. But you did a great job. It definitely,
Yep.
the contrast between the brown and the lighter feathering on the breast.
On the underbelly.
Yeah, it's great.
Yep. Does look very cool. Nice job. There was Anthony Cintron, some WIZKIDS infantrymen.
Nice. We've painted these before.
Yeah, I think so.
These are always fun. The infantrymen are always fun to paint and have available for any city encounter where you just got to take on the town guard.
Right. Well, good. Very nice. Craig, who's finished? This is a finished BALOR.
Looks good.
Yeah.
From Reaper Bones. That's a beautiful mini. I love the lava effect on the base too.
Yeah,
It's so good.
Looks great. Yeah.
Good job, Craig.
Nice work, Craig. Josh is working on a multi-hue OSL using flesh tone as the highest highlight.
I can't remember. Someone mentioned something in the group about the pose of this miniature.
Yeah.
Like, call that. I can't remember what it was. It was so funny. So go back. So if you're not in the group, you're missing out on the humor of some of the comments that, even though the miniature is painted beautifully, the pose, it's like, this is I don't know.
But if you're here watching the show, you're getting all the humor.
All the humor, because I'm laden with it today. Andrew has an assortment of RACKHAM Goblin sculpts.
RACKHAM?
RACKHAM.
So yeah, these are old minis, but yeah, RACKHAM had a very particular style to their goblins as well. The nose, big ears, nose is much smaller, but their faces were more sort of oval.
Okay.
So larger eyes.
Nice.
A little bit more frog-like, I guess, or toad-like. But yeah, really beautiful looking minis. But,
yeah, these look great.
Yeah, they look cool. I love the little guy, tiny little guy.
This is really good. Teddy has got this work in progress Phoenix that he's been working on, and it looks awesome. Yep. I can't wait to see the completed, because your fire effect is looking great.
It is looking great, looking really good. And you got an owlbear in the. Is that an owlbear behind?
Yep.
Waiting in the wings.
Always, they're always waiting.
In the wings. Ha ha ha. Ha.
See, you're getting all the humor, ladies and gentlemen.
All the humor today.
Ooh.
One important tip is try and avoid flash, which I think you're probably using in both of the photos here. If you have some desk lamps around, desk lamps can be good for setting up a quick scene. If you throw up a sheet of white paper, or I usually use white paper so that I can get some under reflection on the Mini. But yeah, avoid flash. Make sure there's plenty of other lighting around, and make sure that the lighting is the same side of the model as you are when you're taking the photo. Okay. Because if you have the lights behind the model, if the light's coming from this direction, the front of the model is going to be in shadow, which is what it's kind of doing when you hit that hit it with the flashes. It's getting too much light at the front because it's compensating for any other light around it.
Okay. Another thing is, if you want to use natural lighting, go outside, because miniatures always look good when you can put them in like a, in nature. Right. I like when I see it, if it's terrain or out in like if someone goes to the grass and just puts a bunch of them out, those always look good. Natural lighting is always best.
Yeah, it is good. But again, that same thing applies. So if you're the sun, shining in the sky, don't put the miniature
behind the sun
here and shoot this way.
Right. You want to have the miniature behind you, or the sun behind you,
coming over your shoulder.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. So there are some tips for. Shawn is painting up Beware the Caves, for they hunger. That is a crazy model.
It looks like a roper and a stalagmite had a child.
Yeah, it does. It's wild.
A roper from D&D and just a regular old stalagmite.
Yeah. What did you say, Leona?
It's a Reaper model.
Yeah. Okay. Is it from? I guess it's from Bones 4.
I didn't get it.
This might have been one of the
stretch goals or add-ons. Yeah.
Yep. But no, that looks very cool. I love the purple. The purple looks really vibrant. Yep.
Ross, Parabellum's brute drones being converted to demon princes.
Cool.
Oof. Nice.
So I think Parabellum are doing a game called, I think it's called Conquest.
Okay.
Just launching very soon. And they've got lots of crazy, really nice miniatures in that range. And yeah, these guys look great. I mean, make fantastic demon princes. Those wings look a little bit small, though.
Yeah, they look more like demon adolescents with those small wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they've yet to stretch.
You know what I really like is like when you have wings and they're like behind somebody.
Right.
And they just make them look devilish.
I'll make them look like they're a dragon.
Or devilish. Yeah, those are some of the best shots.
Even if it's just for a few seconds.
For a few seconds.
As the person walks forward.
Yeah, walking.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Love to see that.
Oh, who wouldn't?
Speaking of dragons, Blue Dragon 2 by Josh.
Oh, nice. Good job, Josh.
So yeah, it definitely looks cool.
Yeah.
I think that's I'm thinking it's an OSL effect, is the lightning, that vibrant blue with the lightning coming back up on the face.
On the face?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could be wrong. Let me know. It could be a photography thing. But
it looks great.
Yeah. Very nice.
Orville, work in progress. I do not know the miniature.
That is Huron, not Beyond Black Art, that is Abaddon the Despoiler.
Ah, is that a GW thing?
It is yep, Chaos Space Marines. Basically, he's the guy who was second in command to Horus, the War Master.
Oh.
Who like 10,000 years earlier led the rebellion against the Emperor.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that became known as the Horus Heresy.
You are the. Oh, I have that in my office.
You do have that game. You have it. Yeah. So Abaddon is probably in that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
But this is the 10,000 years later super evil version.
Okay.
Yeah.
The historian of all things.
But no, it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Looking good. Good work, Oval. Jason's working on
Blackstone Fortress Ministorium.
Ministorium Priest.
Taddeus the Perfect.
The Purifier.
The Purifier. Okay. Yeah.
He did so well.
Someone needs glasses.
All the way up until that last word. But yeah, looking good. Again. So this is from 40K, from Blackstone Fortress, the Warhammer Quest Blackstone Fortress.
Okay.
Set. I think they have like 9 characters in there. Mm-hmm. So when you go on sort of a mission into the Blackstone Fortress, you pick 3 or 4 characters to sort of run along.
Nice.
And they each have their different skills and abilities.
Guessing healer.
Probably does some healing, but certainly keeps everybody on the straight and narrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, more that kind of thing.
I can see it. Oh,
these look fantastic.
these are so good.
So yeah,
Aquaman and
Brian joined the group this week.
Okay.
And his first post was Aquaman and Green Lantern.
It's so good. Those are from they do the Batman miniatures too.
Night models.
Night models, yeah.
Yep. And I almost tagged Brian CP Steele immediately, but I think he'd already seen them.
Why would you have tagged him? Did he sculpt these?
No, he's like a huge fan of, of Aquaman. He's like one of 3 people.
No, I like Aquaman. I like that version of Aquaman.
So yeah, Brian, you, and obviously Brian Nance.
Nice. Perfect. That's all that matters.
Did a fantastic job. They look great.
Yeah, and this Hal Jordan Green Lantern is amazing.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So good.
Nice work, Brian.
So this is this the model where last week all we saw was the legs?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And I said those legs were like about this tall. Mm. So
that model is bigger than this giant.
Yep.
By twice as tall, maybe.
Yeah, it's probably about this tall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I love again the green.
The green glow.
Mm-hmm. The glowy bits.
The glowy bits. I think we just give Oxford Dictionary a call.
Yeah. Can we please add this glowy bits?
It'll help Rick out a lot.
It really would.
But no, looks Riptide number 1.
And now what is this
another one go.
miniature for? What game?
For 40K.
Is it really?
40,000 for the Tau.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So yeah. The Tau, the
high tech.
The high tech sort of alien race that's appeared over the last 5,000 years.
Oh, okay.
In the universe and in the galaxy.
Nice.
Thing. And they use a lot of very high tech stuff.
They have a very Robotech look to a lot of their things.
Yeah, it's that sort of the mech. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely a very much a mech look.
Yeah.
A lot of battle suits, kind of thing.
Yeah, I like it.
And they have a very or their approach is basically join the Tau collective.
Oh, they're the Borg.
For the greater good.
So they're basically the Borg.
Not quite. Necrons are more the Borg. But,
very cool.
Although they don't want to assimilate you.
Okay.
They just want to
just please join us for the greater good.
You.
The Necrons want to disassemble you.
Disassemble you, yeah.
Okay.
The Necrons do.
Okay.
The Tau would like you to join their empire and fight alongside them.
With all their high-tech stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up. I'm
down for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to learn more? Yeah. I'm doing my part to destroy the bug threat.
The bugs of the Tyranids.
Yep.
So.
Let's see what we got going on in the chat here.
But yeah, everybody, thanks very much for posting those photos. Wonderful stuff there.
Ryan telling you to get some glasses, not
Me?
me. Yeah.
Why do I need to get glasses?
He says, Dave, get glasses. Jeez. Because, you know, I don't know.
You already have them,
Where?
so it's funny.
Michael says, sorry, got to run. Have the yearly hearing test and X-rays at work. Have fun, everyone. We'll watch later. All right, Michael. Blue Dragon was sick. Oh, Walter was late. We're going to have to...
Excommunicated.
Well, oh, no, Byron says that
Oh, okay.
30 lashes with a wet noodle. That makes sense.
Oh. Yeah, I'm finally getting to that point with my glasses that if I wear them all day, when I take them off, I still sort of feel the weight on my nose, and I see the
halo,
the rim. Rather, it's like I still feel like I'm wearing them.
Josh says that he showed his cousin the Never-Ending Story, whose response was, interesting. And Josh was like, really?
Really?
That's your
That's
take?
it? Interesting.
A lot of good comments in the chat. So all those models that we showed off that Leona harvests and cultivates from the group is from the Painting Happy Little Minis group on Facebook, where if you're not a part of that, please join up and show us all your works in progress, your completed miniatures, any cool techniques that you use to make certain effects, and share all your knowledge. And if you have any questions, there's so many talented artists in there that are more than willing to share their knowledge with you. So
Yep.
Check it out.
Exactly.
Sarah's wondering, why do we only show Dave's progress but not Rick's? I'd love to see his palette.
Have you seen Rick's progress?
We don't have a camera. The overhead is not there today.
It's not there every day, but that's okay because we have so many cameras set up that our computer can only handle, what do we got, 5 cameras going? I think that's like the max that we can handle at the capacity so that it still looks good on the screen.
Yeah.
Normally we would,
Now Sarah's going
but
to say
we don't
that
have our overhead. So
Yeah, I think our 6th one would be the overhead camera.
when we get our overhead back.
Sarah's going to say that the one
Sorry,
that's just
Sarah.
on me is not required.
Oh, I would agree.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
But we do see my progress at the end.
So less progress and more completed work.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody would like to have a look at it now,
What?
should we show?
Sure.
Okay, so here we go. This is Rick's. How's that looking?
Yeah. It's going along.
Coming along. Okay. So you've got all of the things there. So you're just putting in some browns now?
Yeah.
And then you'll hit it with a wash?
Hit it with a wash and then do highlights.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think hitting it with like the Army Painter strong tone at once you've got all the browns down, you can wash the whole thing
Yeah.
all at once, nice and quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, looking good.
Yeah. He'll be all right.
Right.
He'll be vicious at the end, killing all the things.
Cool. But no, looking good.
So, what did everybody do this weekend? We're like 15 minutes till the end of the hour, and
we haven't talked about the weekend?
Haven't really asked what everybody did.
Jeez. I watched some TV.
Ah, glorious.
The Jetsons.
Hmm?
You watched the Jetsons, Leona?
Said, no, Dave watched the Jetsons.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Just getting caught up. Slowly going through all of the 60s cartoons.
Cartoons? Oh, that would be awesome. On Boomerang. And obviously, a lot of us watched the Game of Thrones finale.
Wait, that was the last one?
Thank God. I mean, what? Yeah.
Disappointed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the last one.
Oh.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I was fine with it, too. It was good.
I would be interested in I would totally subscribe to a series called What's West of Westeros.
Yeah, I dubbed it Arya, the Further Adventures of Arya Stark, the girl with no name.
Whose name you've just said.
Yeah, but that was
His
the whole
title
thing.
makes no sense.
I know.
Right from the start.
Yeah, but
terrible writing.
A girl has no name.
A girl has no name. Terrible writing. I think it was one of my favorite memes was a picture of Carrie Elwes
Oh yeah.
saying, "You make a perfect Dread Pirate, Roberts."
Nice. And accurate.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I did
Nice.
the whole weekend.
You made memes?
Made memes. Yep. Made memes until Sunday evening. Watched the show, then we're back to meme making.
Nice. I played D&D on Saturday with
cool.
my son for a little while.
Excellent.
And then I played, we had a little games day at the Alliance East sales offices.
Okay.
And went and played a game called Museum,
Okay.
which is really fun in that all the players basically are the curators of a different museum in the world. Like I had the museum in Spain,
Okay.
and there's the one in London, and different all over the world, different spots that you can have and choose. And you're basically curating your exhibits by getting different art pieces and stuff.
Okay.
And that was a lot of fun. And then, of course, we made a bunch of D&D characters for a project that I'm working on that will be a part of the game trade media space as well.
Cool.
Yeah. But if you want to find out what that project will be, you have to tune in on Friday for Building Character.
Oh, neat. Excellent.
Because Gretchen will be here.
Oh, for building character?
Yeah.
Are you guys playing again, or?
So we're going to build her character for the project.
All right. Nice.
And then we'll talk about all the other characters that have been built and created and what's going to happen.
Excellent.
It'll be a lot of fun. I mean, if you like D&D.
If you don't like D&D, what's wrong with you?
I agree. I mean, yeah.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Like what you like. It's all right.
Well, I don't know what you're saying.
I don't know what I'm saying
You're
either.
speaking gibberish now.
Yeah, that's true. Story of my life. Okay.
All right. Let's see.
Point I'm about to get to, which is all of the white primer covered. It's always very exciting to reach that point.
Oh, I agree. 100%. Because then you have all the highlights and everything else to do, and then
you're halfway there.
It looks like a real miniature.
Yep.
Well, let's see.
What time we got?
Craig says that Baylor was one of my... We got 10 minutes?
What?
Ryan says, same here. Dave, I always catch myself trying to fix my glasses when I'm not wearing them.
Yeah. The number of times I poked myself in the...
Sarah says, I think all the cameras are focused on Dave. They are. I mean, look at him. He's so cute. Ryan says, I made the mistake of watching The Predator. Did you see the new one? The new Predator movie?
No.
No?
I haven't. No,
oh,
sorry.
it's good. I liked it.
I was working hard on a joke.
Were you?
But
You lost it?
I didn't have all of the information I could have drawn together immediately. So
Ruined.
ask me that question again on Thursday. I'll have a great response.
Okay. If you watch The Predator.
Thursday?
On
Ask
Thursday.
me on Thursday.
Okay, I will. The answer will probably still be no.
Yeah. But deliberately this time.
Okay. Sarah says that she GM'd a homebrew 5th edition campaign last night. Nice.
Cool.
Ryan says you'll set an alarm for Friday then. Craig says, are you going to do that little idea I sent Rick? I don't know. I'll have to go back and refresh my
check it out.
memory. Josh asks, are there any thoughts on the upcoming contrast paints? Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Yep. We'll be getting hold of some in the
Near future?
near future, the not too distant future, and we'll paint with them on the show.
Yep.
But I think my initial thoughts are they're going to take a bit of, for existing painters, they're going to take a little bit of work, a little bit of getting used to. But I'm excited for them.
Nice.
Excited to see them in action, because it's basically anything that can help people get their minis on the tabletop faster, and therefore sort of get more minis on the tabletop is, I think, a good thing.
Okay.
For people who want to, who paint to play, kind of thing. They paint so they're playing with painted miniatures. It's going to be great. Those people who paint to paint to have display models, that sort of thing. It might. I don't think they'll immediately give effects that people are looking for. They're going to take a little while to kind of get used to and that sort of thing.
I can see that.
But yeah, no, I'm excited. Excited to see what they can do.
Yeah. So we will have them. We'll be doing some content around the contrast paints in June. So yeah, please stay tuned for those. They should be interesting to see what they do, how we can use them, and try to answer any questions we can after we've had that opportunity to play with it.
Yep. I think they're going to be neat. But there we go. I think I'm going to get this with some Agrax Earthshade.
I like Athrax Earthshade.
Agrax?
That's what I said.
Okay.
Words.
Words. And then first thing on Thursday's show, I'll come back and do some highlights.
Okay.
I think.
All right. So we got just a few more minutes here. We've got about 5 more minutes.
Almost.
I just need this.
Give me a sec.
Yes, Anthrax Earthshade.
I would not recommend licking your brush after using that one.
Weak.
Yes. Not everybody has your constitution.
This is true. I will eat things that even goats will avoid.
Ew.
What?
That's disgusting.
They can eat almost anything.
I know. That's my concern.
I know, right? Okay, we're almost there. We got 4 minutes. I just got to get these boots, and then I'll.
You can do it.
Yes.
Of course, now they put the wash on him, he looks really kind of glossy at the moment.
All right.
Pardon? Put him on the spinner? You saying I should spin him?
Soon.
Like this? Worst spinner ever. And that was just me looking around the camera. Ah, I see. That's what's going to force me to put it on the spinner? Switching the camera to the spinner? Right. Okay.
Truth. And it works every time.
Yeah. And take
All
your
right.
clothes off, so. There we go.
3 minutes.
I think this guy is like I'm trying to remember the name. I think it's like a Stabbit.
A Stabbit?
Stabbit.
The Stabbit Rabbit?
Something like that. You got to do it too.
I'm going to.
You got to do it too. Mike can't be the only guy up there.
Soon.
Soon.
All right, so.
Okay. There we go.
And I haven't put a wash on them yet or anything, so.
Okay. But you wanted to make sure he had those yellow boots.
Yeah. With the metal, toe protectors that he's got going on.
The toe caps.
Yeah.
The yellow boots. He's the Tom Bombadil of goblins.
Oh, the twin idea.
Wait, there's a twin idea?
Yeah, twins, twin characters.
Oh, okay. Right.
Anthrax, Earthshade. For then you need your minis to be more metal. That's right.
Exactly.
I went to a sword thing in Bloomsburg, PA. Who is
Yep,
that?
Jamie Van Dyke.
Okay.
Cool. Make sure you're back in on Thursday so you can discuss swords with Gretchen
Yeah, with Gretchen.
and sword things.
Very cool. And there we go. There's our minis, our progress for today.
Yep. So we'll be back on Thursday at
2
2
p.m.
p.m. Eastern Summer Time.
And we'll have, and Gretchen will be joining us. So
She'll get to choose one of these. Do you think she'll choose the guy with the bomb?
I don't know. I think she'll take the one with the big sword.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You could be right.
yeah. I mean, she likes swords,
This is true.
so I think that's the one she'll pick.
In that case, I might choose the guy with the bomb.
Perfect.
Boom.
And I'll take little Dagger McStabbyson.
Dagger Stabberson, this
Yeah.
one, or Trapper.
Oh no,
Trapper McGee.
no, not Trapper McGee. I like that. The other, well, you basically did Dagger McStabbyson. The other guy's got like a Kopesh or something going on there.
Like
right?
a hooky slicey thing.
Yeah, Hooky McGrabberson.
Hooky McGraverson?
Yeah.
Okay, ready.
So make sure you go to your friendly local game store and let them know you saw these cool miniatures from Mantic.
Mantic Games.
Mantic Games.
For Kings of War Vanguard. And I think they're available now. If not, it'll be next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but very soon anyway.
So you can at least ask if they have them or will they have them soon.
Yes.
And you can have that conversation with your local retailer and get these miniatures on your paint space, paint them up, and then play with them as
All
you
sorts of games.
will do. It's all the best. And again, one last time, don't forget to join us over at Painting Happy Little Minis, our Facebook group, so you can show us all the cool things you're painting, and we will like them and love them and comment on them as we do.
Yep.
This has been Painting Happy Little Minis. I'm Rick,
I'm Dave.
and we'll see you at the game store.
Thanks for watching Painting Happy Little Minis. If you liked it, leave a like and a comment below, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any new content.